10% of the United States owns Bitcoin.
10%? It's there already?
Yeah, it's 10%. Globally, it may be 1%, but United States is
that's a big percentage for them to be fighting against it as much as they are.
Well, I mean, they can't afford the powers that be cannot afford that to go to 20 and 25 and 40 and 50, right? Because then the game's up. So now is the time to crush it. And that's why we see the Federal Reserve, the OCC, the Office of the Comptroller of Currency, all of them are writing letters to banks saying no onboarding of crypto, no exit ramps.
What happens if, just say, in 2024? Because I'm noticing anything that the Democratic Party and the liberals are doing, Trump is going in a totally different direction.
True.
What happens if Trump was to become crypto-centric or Bitcoin, pro-Bitcoin?
Well, I don't think anything would happen because unless he gets back in, right? I don't think anything will happen unless he gets back in, but the chances of him getting back in are slim. Very slim.
Yeah.
Right?
They fighting him hard, bro.
Yeah, sure.
They are fighting him hard.
They will make sure that never happens again. So I don't know. And then the other thing is, I don't give Trump a whole lot of credit in terms of brains.
Oh,
he ain't that smart.
No.
So I don't see him embracing cryptocurrency.
You don't see him making that pivot?
Never.
No. He's old school. I know the Texas Republicans are heavy on it, and I think they're very, very pro. I don't know where DeSantis is on it, but I don't think he's going to put his name in the hat as long as Trump is still out there stomping around and saying that he's interested in doing it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how all of that turns out. But the thing is that in the short to medium term, we have a situation where the powers that be are doing their best to hinder the growth of cryptocurrency.
Without proper regulation at that. They don't even want to try put anything towards Congress.
They don't want regulatory clarity. They want it to be such that institutional investors cannot invest because there is no regulatory clarity. If there was regulatory clarity, there would be a flood of investment. And so the way that you keep investment to a minimum is by having no regulations.
So enter at your own risk.
Absolutely. And
if you do, if you're somebody that enters and we don't like you and you've been playing against around, we're going to let you walk right in there and then we're going to sick our dogs and we're going to ruin you.
We'll serve you a Wells notice.
What you call it?
The Wells notice. That's what the SEC will serve you. Jeez. Which gives you the Wells notice is a letter of intent to sue. The SEC says we're going to sue you. And you have 30 days to respond and tell us why we shouldn't sue you. And 80% of cases, the suit goes ahead.
So whenever they set their eyes on you, you better believe you're going before courts or whatever the case may be.
Right. I mean...
And it's almost just bad enough that once you are subpoenaed by them, the damage pretty much is done. Because the court of public opinion is rampant right now. And you see markets...
It's backfiring. It's backfiring because, there was they're guilty of overreach.
Very much so.
In a number of cases.
Yeah.
And recently, in the last couple of days, a federal judge has ruled that there's overreach and no good reason for the SEC to have blocked the grayscale ETF of Bitcoin, the one that is spot, based on spot price rather than futures price, right? Where you have to physically buy Bitcoin, which would then cause the price of Bitcoin to go up because you would have to physically own it. And so that's why they have been blocking spot ETFs, but allowing futures ETFs, because with futures ETFs, you don't have to buy any Bitcoin and you can bet against it in the trillions if you choose. And so it's a good mechanism for screwing around with the price. But a spot ETF changes the picture entirely, because now a spot ETF requires whoever issues that ETF to actually physically own Bitcoin. And they've got to buy tons and tons of Bitcoin to issue an ETF. The SEC has blocked every one.
Isn't that illegal?
No.
It's not?
No, it's not illegal. But for the first time, a federal judge is saying you have no good reason to do this because it exists in so many other countries. Two exist in Canada. There's some in Australia. There's in Europe. So why the hell is the United States, which is supposed to be a leader in financial innovation, dragging its feet? So because Grayscale sued the SEC, we're now getting, for the first time, that the SEC perhaps is being unreasonable. And so we don't know where this will lead, but at least we have judges that
are trying to speak out,
that are sensible about it.
Right.
Really what is happening is that
it's regulation by prosecution, pretty much.
That's how the SEC operates.